Hey guys, STA here, and today here's another how-to video. This how-to is how to do well in Nuclear Throne. Now, for this, I'll be using Fish, the very first character you get in the game. Now, in order to do well in Nuclear Throne, first step is to be aware of your active and passive. For Fish, his active is a roll, and his passive is bonus ammo from ammo pickups. Now, step number 2. You'll notice in this gameplay that I'll be using, I do a lot of rolling and just a lot of wall hugging. Now, wall hugging is very useful. It helps you, dodge and all that. Step number 3. Plan for the future. Now, a lot of people here would take Plutonium Hunger and Second Stomach. Me? Well, I plan for loops. So I usually go with Impact Wrist. Now, starting out, you're going to go with either Plutonium Hunger or Second Stomach, but whenever you get better at the game, you'll be heading with things like Impact Wrists and Sharp Teeth. These will be able to help you out in loops. Now, I'll demonstrate how to loop here in a second. Before we get on to loops, however, let's talk about video and audio signals or, signs to look out for. These signs can be whether a boss is approaching, what next attack they're going to use, whether something's dead or not. It's stuff like this that, help out in determining and keeping you alive. Now, during the throne fight, let's move on to looping real quick. During the throne fight, there's generators on the walls. Blow up these generators and kill the throne. And then you'll be able to move on to looping. Now, looping is where things get pretty serious. Where everything gets pretty crazy. And you'll notice whenever I say this, but it gets pretty hectic. Now, of course, there's new bosses, new enemies, all sorts of things in loops. Now, using the things I taught you from before, like hugging the wall and stuff like that comes in real handy in loops. You'll notice I hug the walls, ever so slightly though, but I still hug the walls. You will also notice that planning for the future, even if you die and even if you're low on health, don't panic, because fear is the mind killer. Especially in loops. The second you panic is the second the game gets a hold of you and will rip you apart. And using all of the tips that I told you today during this video, then you should be able to make it to the throne. And if not to the throne, you should be able to make it pretty far. So, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys later. Later.